So welcome back to my channel. This is Dom and I'm continuing down my Orc'dom journey. So you've seen me paint up so far the Great Axe unit and also the archers. So a bit of variety this time. I thought I'd do one of the character. This is the Orc Godspeaker model from Mantic, and it's a really nice model, I have to say. It's really good. You can see I've assembled it. It comes with different head options and different arm options, but of course I went for the one with the guy holding the human head by the hair, because I just thought that's fantastic, and the face just looked suitably orky, really. That's all. So I've assembled it, stuck it to the base and primed it with my usual Halford's light grey primer. I just find that's the best basic colour to start with, and we're going to paint him up, and I'm really looking forward to him. I think he's a really nice looking model. Just remains to be seen what to do colour wise for him, because he's going to be... Oh, this is the fun thing about doing these sort of projects, is just not really sure what to do. My gut instinct is that he should be dark and dingy, but also part of me fancies doing him having a sort of bright... Maybe what I'll do is, I think what I'll do is, you can see he's got sort of multiple layers of tunics under here. I hope you can see. Under here he's got multiple layers of tunics, and then he's got this big cloak on the top. So what I'm thinking I'll do is actually do his sort of under tunic quite a bright colour, quite a powerful colour, and like a rich colour, and then really dirty it up, like, you know, it's seen better days, which orcs, let's be honest, would. And then I may just do the cloak either very dark brown or black. Don't know about that yet, but I quite fancy the idea of having a figure that's got really vivid, you know, originally the colours would have been very vivid and very bright, and now are not so. He's also got a necklace around his neck, surprisingly enough, which is more around his shoulders, which is sort of chains, and it seems to have a couple of skulls. Has he got a breastplate there? I think he might do. Yeah, it looks like he's got a breastplate coming down as well, so we'll have to put some armour on there. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Going to do the usual skin tone, which is my go-to now for my orcs, which is the contrast plague bearer's flesh, then washed over with I can never say this, bale tan green over the top, and that seems to give the sort of darker green that I'm looking for. So I think we just have to get cracking, really. Back in a bit. So here we are with the Godspeaker. I've done most of the main colouring on him. I decided in the end to go for, rather than a really bright colour, I realised I had this army painter Grimgore, Grimmore purple, and so I thought that would be quite a nice sort of royally type colour, so I've done that all over his inner tunic, and so I've done the undercoat with that. I've just, as I said, I've just kept the cloak dark, just black. Just I've used the contrast paint, the Black Templar. He seems to have a sort of armor plate. He's got sort of a chest plate underneath this necklace here, and another one down, heading down through the groin area. So I've just done that the same way as I always do, basilic grey and then silver over the top. You can see I've done the skin tone. I've touched up the gnashes, the teeth, put a little bit of red around there, even did a little bit of his eyes, with which has come out fine. He's got this staff. I've used I don't know what I used for that. Oh, I think I used this brain matter beige on the skull that's in the staff top here, and also he's got a couple of skulls, one on his necklace here and one there. And then for the poor unfortunate, he's carrying his head. I used This is scale colour pale skin there, and basically then just a little bit of contrast red contrast paint just to help that along, and it's come together well. So next up he's going to need a wash. Obviously the skin tones had a wash, I used the green wash on that, but I'm going to do where's it gone? What have I done with it? There. So I'm going to do most of it in Agrax Earthshade, so we might as well do that now. There we go, and we're just going to whoosh this all around everywhere on the body of the figure. Oops, didn't mean to get it on the green there, but never mind. It's on the back, so it doesn't matter too much. Just do all this, and I think this because it's quite a brown wash, it makes everything look dirty, which is another good thing with orcs. I don't know much about orcs, but I know they're not clean people. There we go. There we go. That'll do nicely. I'll just do the hair of the guy he's holding. So I think that'll work nicely. And just his armband here. There we go. So just give that a little bit of wash. And I'm going to get the Nuln oil. I'm going to do this staff in that because I want the shadow that I'm going to get with that. Try not to get it too much on the hand or anything. Just put a little bit on the skull that's there. There we go. Good. And then we'll stick it all over the black cloak. And I'm also going to do it on this collar that I've done here. I just used that brain matter on there. And I'm just going to run it down the necklace. I've already done that once with the other wash, but and just where that's the inner side of the cloak. There we go. Good. Might just put a little bit on his mouth. There we go. So that's him. I'll let that dry. Then we'll be back. So there we go. There's this bad man finished up. You can see I've just given him a really light dry brush using this is Iraqi sand, and just all over him, just to bring out some of the shading. Let the contours do the thing, let the model do its thing. I'm quite pleased how it's come out. I think the head is awesome. Really pleased with him. I think his head's fantastic. I think he's got that grizzled veteran look of dastardly evil orc. Put him on a slightly larger square base just because I wanted to stand out, and put a few tufts on there. Use the same city rubble Luke's APS basing material that I've been using on all the orcs so far, and I'm quite pleased. He's ready to join the regiments of doom. There you go. There we have the final effect on the turntable. I think looking pretty darn good. Quite pleased with how he's come out. I think the effect is pretty good. The dry brushing brings it out, just finish it off nicely. Also has the added advantage of making it look a bit dusty and dirty, which is exactly what I was looking for. And he's done. Let me know what you think in the description down below, in the comments down below, and yeah, I'd love to know some feedback on it. So my experience of painting orcs is pretty well nil. Just those great axemen I did before. I've done some archers and this guy, and that is it up till now. So any feedback gratefully received, and I hope you enjoy my continuing journey through the world that is fantasy wargaming. I'm an orc army. This is Dom signing out, and I'll see you again soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, like, and share the video if you think it's amusing to other people. And I'll see you again soon.